Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the, what the hell's the name? Breakneck? Wild Rider, for the Stunticons. So he's a straight repaint, with the new head of the, Dead End, who, is arguably the best of that line. I still say he takes the cake, but that's me. And yeah, here you go. So we've already looked at the figure. Accessories come with this thing. I hate those things. I mean, I would have preferred if it was just a straight foot or straight hand. I don't think it needs to be both. There's the same problem that the Fall Cybertron Combaticons had, was the fact that they all were engineered to be right hand, left foot, right foot. And it's like one or the other. It doesn't need to be all. And I think that makes it suffer. He also comes with this amazing weapon, because this is so G1 accurate. I remember as a kid looking at the cartoon, like, man, Wild Rider is so intimidating with his pipe. You guys get my sarcasm here? Because, even if it's just a straight reuse of the Aerialbot molds for guns, I think this looks so much better. Infinitely better. I have so many guns laying around here. I could give this guy, I could arm this guy up with all sorts of different guns. I mean, here we go. See, this is from the Armada Megatron. And it's purple, so it matches the Stunticon vibe. That is awesome. Don't you guys think? Isn't that so much better than pipe? Is he in Clue? Please tell me you guys get that reference. Okay. Now, posability, head is on a ball joint. Left, right, up, down. Yeah, it doesn't get too much up and down due to the head sculpt. But I think it works pretty well. Shoulders are on ball joints. Pretty good range of motion there. Bicep swivel. Bends at the elbow. Only goes this far, although it looks like it could go further. But because of the arm kibble here, that's it. That's all it goes. Wrist is ratcheted in and out. Right there. Waist swivels. Hips are on ball joints. There's a thigh swivel. Bends at the knee. Nothing at the foot. The feet are hollow, just like Dead Ends and Streetwise. So, makes it a little unstable. I think they should have used, and somebody else told me, or said this, I think in one of my comments, that they think they should have used the retool of Streetwise as him. So it's just a slight variation of the mold. That would have been awesome. Rather than having two of the exact same cars, do a little retool on the car itself. I know they were just cheaping out and just trying to make an extra buck off these things because, they already made their money off this. So, what's the point, right? Alright, so that's pretty much all there is to say about that. So, transform them, flip the hands in. Make sure the arms are straight out like that. Flip the waist around. You want to untab this section here. Pull the hood up. And then the arms will fold down to the side like so. Just like that. Just going to push them all the way in so that they're flush with the car. Just like so. This will come up, tab into place. Then you can just flip that up here. Like so. Yeah. Just like that. I guess you could just leave it down. Doesn't really matter. It gives you the same clearance there. I'm just gonna leave it down so it's tabbed in somewhere. Close that up. You want to, I like to tab the legs together and then open these up, and then you rotate this around like so. Close up the legs, and there he is in car mode. Looks great. I like it. I really do like it. So Nice paint. You got that's all this nice dark gray with this chromish thing. I like the fact that this is a little off-center. You know, it would have been so easy for them to put right in the middle. And typically I am a symmetrical person. I like things right in the middle, but this just seems to really fit with the Stunticon vibe, having a little off-center. And it's not even straight either. It's kind of crooked. It works really well with the Stunticons, I think. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, this thing's just not... It's not giving them a proper clear. Oh, there it goes. Like that. Oh, there we go. It's not really giving it a good clearance still, though. I think they over-engineered this mold by a tad, dude. I'm not saying that it's too complicated, but I'm saying with that skill that Hasbro has with pulling off a deluxe, I think this is pretty over-engineered, and that's why it's not rolling very well. As a company, they should know their limits. Yeah. So, to transform back, you just want to pull these pieces out, flip these straight down, close them up, rotate the waist, pull the arms out a little bit, flip this down, pull this section here down and back. And there you go. Let's give him his awesome weapon of a pipe. And we're good to go. Well, yeah, you know, you can use this as gun too, because that's a very useful gun. Hasbro. Alright, so for comparison, here he is with the Legends class. And Deluxe. Here he is with Leader Class Jetfire and Optimus. So again, I think he scales pretty well to Classics collection. Now let's get him into combined mode. For him, we're going to use him as a leg. So put the hands in, rotate the waist around. Those clip together. Open that up. That piece fell off. There's a familiar sight. Good old Dead End. You guys remember my review of Dead End? That happened to me like 30 times while doing the video. Close that. Oh, we don't want to close that up yet. See, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting cocky here with our transformations. Flip these down. I have no reason to get cocky. I am not that good of a transformer. Close that up. And then we want to flip this here, this whole section here back, and pull it down, and just kind of, I guess this would work. Pull it all the way down like that. Kind of your own personal preference, however you best can get it out of the way. Tab that in. Grab our floppy mess here. And now this is super tight on mine. Super tight. There we go. And just tab into Floposaur here. Minisflop. Yeah. Let's call him Man He Sucks. Alright, so here's your Man He Sucks in robot mode. The sad thing is it still functions better than the Bold Farms. There is no saving grace for these. I had hope for a Combiner Wars. I really did. I'm losing my momentum here with this line. This is just getting bad. I'll argue with a lot of people, and I will say Defensor is the best one out of the set, followed very closely by Superion. This thing is so far behind. It's all right. So for a rating, like the Slingshot, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. The mold's great. The paint's great. He looks good. I like him a lot. Just his availability is a turnoff. Having to track him down online. A lot of stores, and this was just so ridiculous, but a lot of stores like Amazon that got him in, you had like a 20-minute booking window before it sold out. And that was true of almost every store out there. I mean, like Big Bad Toy Stores, like, hey, we're going to have these guys live in 2 hours. And then it was 1 hour and then 30 minutes. And it's like, it's great letting everybody know when it's going to come up so that everybody has a fair shot to get it. That's great. But the fact that they had to do it because they're so hard to come by, that's the crappy part of this. And it just kind of sucks the enjoyment out of the figure, having to do that. Again, like I said with in the Slingshot review, if you are sitting here and you think this Hasbro one does it for you, then by all means, I say just get Off-Road, who is going to be in stores with the rest of them, not Wild Rider, but all the rest of them, and that way you don't have to track him down. Hell, a lot of people bought the whole set online and decided that he's extra, and they're selling them for pretty cheap. So, in case, if that's the case, great. But yeah, if you, if you're okay with it, then by all means, just get him, and you'll just be fine. If you must have the Wild Rider, get the Takara version. And then let's talk about the upgrades, because again, it has to be said. Again, this is a very expensive set when all things are said and done, when it comes to what you're getting and the upgrades. So, let's talk Perfect Effect upgrades. All right. So, start with the, you say you buy the whole thing online, so you get the whole set, so you got all these figures. So, 30, 60, 75 plus that, there's $100 right here, not including shipping. Okay, so we're at $100 for this set alone. Add in the Perfect Effect upgrade kits for the hands, so now we're at $135, and then we're at $170 if you add in the chest upgrade that we don't even know if it's going to work. So we're almost $200 for this. Okay, now say you decide you go to the Bold Forms route with the Motormaster upgrade, okay? So you're at $100 to start with the set. Let's take $25 off, so $75 because, you didn't buy him. So I'll add in the Lone Wolf, and now you're at $200. Add in the add-on kits for the hands, and you're at $235. Okay? If you get the Takara version, you gotta add another what? $30 onto the price tag, so $280 or $265. So $265, or what was the other option? Like $200. Oh, wait, 70. $205. So $205 for that, or $270 for the Lone Wolf. Okay. Now let's talk Fans Project. Yes, I hated that set. Don't get me wrong, I hated that set for the passion. But $60 a limb. So you're looking at $240 for the limbs, and then another $150 for the core. So $410. $410 for a third-party Minosaur that actually looks pretty good. Looks good. It doesn't function very good, but looks great. It's not a great toy. But if you're going to spend, like let's say you get the Lone Wolf, if you're going to spend $270, you might as well spend the extra $140 and get the full third-party thing that looks great and scales and is in the same scale. That's my opinion. If you're going to drop that kind of money, you might as well go all the way at this point. The Defensor, on the other hand, because of the fact that you don't have to track down the extra figure. Well, no, you will. You will have to track down the extra figure because it doesn't come with the groove. Oh, Takara. Please save us, Takara. Anyway, so, yeah. He's good. It's just, I'm hard-pressed to say it's worth it for the whole thing. So there you go.